Hi everyone. Oh, Choice TV is waiting. Hello, Mama. Welcome. Right, just waiting for the 1 minute countdown. This is going to be a very quick live stream, maximum half an hour, and then we'll be out of here. So, I was actually going to use this. Well, I'm just waiting for the countdown, anyways. So, I'm thirsty. I need water. Let's see if I've still got the drink in my bag. Right, I don't have the drink in my bag. Please come in, guys. Like and share this video as you come in. Let me text my kids. When I'm at home, I text them via WhatsApp if I need them to bring me something. I asked him to put a can of Coke in the fridge for me. Please like and share this live stream, please. The more you like this live stream, it's going to push it out. Guys, I must get revenue this month or next month. I actually got revenue. YouTube paid me 2 days ago. But revenue must complete. So, guys, please come on in. We're just waiting for YouTube to notify the others, and then we shall start. Like, I just want to be here for half an hour, and then we'll be done. Okay. Half an hour, and we'll be out of here. Don't want to spend a whole lot of time here. Please like and share this live stream as you come in. So, the 1 minute is over there. So, my name is Wemimo, and I'm also known as Thatmumof5. So, if you're welcome to my channel, welcome. I've got a can of Coke here. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back. So we are talking about BOBRISKY, obviously from the title, the contentious life of Okuneye Idris Olanrewaju. So I'm sure you all know who that is. So yeah, I'm sure you all know who that is. And Okuneye Idris has been, has been sharing lots of beautiful pictures on his page. So I'm just going to be talking about some of the things that's kind of like rallied around Bobrisky's life. So I made up a documentary because I was going to do a sit down video, but I felt no, with me working 4 days a week, I don't have the time, and editing nowadays. My laptop, guys, let me know. Does any of you own an Apple laptop? I've had this laptop for almost 4 years now. When I'm editing, it's very very slow, so it's making me not enjoy editing videos. So me sitting down to edit videos is more like a struggle now because my laptop slows me down. So you were here earlier when I was talking about the drama between Very Dark Man and Bobrisky and all the shenanigans that VDM has been going on about Bobrisky. But today is actually about Bobrisky. This evening is about Bobrisky alone. Okay. So since the release of Bobrisky has been, it's been giving basketballs to everybody. It was on an interview with Isbeyu or something, and there are a couple of voice recordings that I want you guys to listen to. I don't know if I still have the voice recording from the interview. Okay, so let's start with so this is just short snippets of the things I find funny when I was watching that interview. So one of the voice records says, "An ex-money sprayer, an ex, and also who is ex-convict? Who is ex-man?" Bobrisky said he's not an ex-convict and he's not an ex-man. So if he's saying he's not an ex-man, then Bobrisky is still a guy. To the best of my knowledge, Bobrisky is still a guy, okay? He claimed he's not an ex-convict. If you've ever been tried in a court of law, and you are found guilty, and you are sent to prison, you'll be convict when you come out. Obviously, Bobrisky does not understand that English. So he said he's not an ex-man. He was cussing out Bayu, say, who is ex-man? Who is ex-convict? So him saying he's not an ex-man, I believe he's still a man 100%. Okay? Him saying that he's not an ex-convict, I want to correct that. Bobrisky, you're an ex-convict. You've been tried in the court of law. You were convicted and you were sent to prison. Even though you said it was a correctional facility, you were still imprisoned. So you be ex-convict. Let's keep listening. These are the voice records, this short voice record that I found very interesting when I watched that interview. Because you actually got convicted for spraying money. Because if you were not convicted, why were you sent to a correctional facility? So this live stream is not to shade Bobrisky in any way. I just find this interview with Bayu very funny. I don't want to think maybe you understand. I understood the English or the answers he was giving. You went to court. You proved you answered guilty, and you were convicted. You were found guilty, and you were sent to either prison or correctional facility. But for the fact that you were found guilty and you were sent to a correctional facility, as you want us to believe, Mr. Bob, Mr. Idris Okuneye, you are an ex-convict. I still believe Bobrisky is a guy because there was a picture he posted on this page where he was wearing white lingerie sets. If you check in between the ties, you can still see the bulge. The bulge to say that Korokpon is still there. Yeah, Korokpon. He still has his Korokpon. Let me know, guys, what you think. I believe he still has his Korokpon. So let's keep listening. X money sprayer. $8. So it says that he is not an ex-money sprayer. He's still gonna be spraying money, but he won't be spraying naira. That all he will be spraying is dollars. So with all that happened to Bobrisky in that instance of when he went to jail, I believe that it was not properly counseled because Chief Kubana chief priest went to court for the same offense. He pleaded not guilty and was given a fine. And man walked out. Say money now water, it a rush anyhow. So in Bobrisky's case, it felt saying the truth will set him free. But at the end of the day, when you go to court, courts are not expecting you to be saying the truth. Too. Even you pleading guilty, even though to you, you believe that you were guilty, and you saying you are guilty is your own truth, the court will still believe that you are lying, even though in your own, let's say for instance, I went to court and maybe I was charged to court for driving on the wrong side of the road. Even though within me, I know that, yes, that was an offense I committed, and I was happy to say to the court that, oh yes, hands up, I committed the offense. In the court, in the heights of the court, you are still lying. So I guess that was why Bobrisky was, used as a scapegoat. And I think Nigerian government needs to come out. They need to let us know this type of laws, because since what year have people been attending Owambes and they spray money? Like Owambes, people attend Owambe like anyhow, and people spray money. Why then is EFCC just waking up? So I felt like, yeah, Bobrisky's arrest was a personal vendetta with somebody at EFCC or something. Because, like I said, that year that Bobrisky was arrested, there were so many Owambe parties that went on. That Toyin that came from America to wed in Nigeria, did you not see how money was yakpaing everywhere? Was she arrested? No. So that's why I felt like Bobrisky's arrest, in terms of that money offense, was like a personal vendetta with somebody, and that person tried to use EFCC to show Bobrisky Pepe. Another voice record that I actually found funny on that Isbeyu show is this one. So what? Bobrisky said, no, don't call me bro, call me babe. Call me babe. But boy, you buy me shitty, like, what do you mean, bro? Call me babe. That was what Bobrisky said. VDM, call Bobrisky Baby babe. Bobrisky, it is work of art, not art of work. But we understood what you were trying to say. We saw the slap on booby. Like, guys, let me know. Do you actually think Bobrisky has actually done the boobies? The hips, yes, that's just BBL, silicone. They've taken fat from his midsection, fat from his arm, and they've injected into his butt. So that one you can easily deflect that way if you want to. But I don't think he's actually done the boobs, because no matter, even though people have transplant or plastic in their boobs, they still have some sort of movement in their chest, regardless of how expensive your transplant is. if you've done a boob job, you still see some movement. But in Bobrisky no get movement. The boob no get movement. So I don't believe he did a boob. Okay. So Bobrisky said he's not a bro, he's a babe. So that interview was lovely. I actually enjoyed it. But why is Bayu not laughing? He came with kpakpa face like that. Like maybe that was just how they wanted the interview to go. But with that being said, I just want to I just want to share more about Bobrisky saying that, you know what, is a very, it seems to be since he came out, he's changed practically everything on his page. He's changed everything on his page, like all of his old pictures. He's brought them down, and he's now showcasing beautiful pictures of him at the beach, dressed like Imami Water, lots of bad, beautiful outfits, which is great. And obviously, we discussed earlier on about how very dark man, that dirty boy, how he was talking down on him. So, guys, I'm of the opinion that Bobrisky is just a cross dresser. Yeah, he might have boobies, he might have yash. I believe he's a cross dresser, nothing else. So with that being said, so what I've written down was like, yeah, let's talk about Bobrisky's contentious life. So Idris Okuneye Olanrewaju is actually my brother. He bears my brother's name, Olanrewaju. He's known as Bobrisky, for those of you who don't know him, and he's one of Nigeria's most polarizing and most talk about public figure. Yes, like there was a time Bobrisky had Snapchat and he was charging people money to subscribe to his Snapchat. I don't know if he still has that Snapchat though. He was charging people and he was shaking hands. You all know his signature dance, shaking waist. That is signature dance. I was watching it on YouTube how many days ago and I was like, oh my god, that he's been in the industry for a very long time. Okay, so from humble beginnings to becoming a trailblazing internet sensation and self-proclaimed African Barbie. So Bobrisky is no longer African Barbie now. He is now Mommy of Lagos. Yes, he was once known as African Barbie, but he's no longer known as African Barbie now. He told us that he is now Mommy of Lagos. All right. Bobrisky's life is a whirlwind of controversy, bold statements, and unapologetic living. He will go to the supermarket. He will showcase all his gore with his nails. I don't know how he cooks. I don't know how he wash his backside with all those long nails. But that's that. So the early years of Bobrisky breaking the norm. So Bobrisky, like I said, he was born as a male, became famous by openly challenging the deeply conservative cultural and religious norms in Nigerian society. I would say before Bobrisky came out, I don't think I've seen a lot of people. I don't think I've seen people in Nigeria come out dressed the way he does or act the way he does. Like, he dresses as a woman, he wears makeup, he does his hair, frontal hair his hair is even better than some big girls. Okay. So it came out with, I don't, like I said, obviously with African culture, I've never seen anybody like dressed glamorous. I've never seen a guy dressed glamorously like Bobrisky. But yeah, he does it. And some people are like, he was just faking it, that was not his real life. But we wouldn't know because we don't live with him. And on social media, people only let you see what they want you to know, nothing else. Okay. So initially known as a cross-dresser, I still believe he's a cross-dresser. Okay. I don't want to believe other things that people are attaching to him just because it's got boobs and it's got hips. I don't believe all of what people are attaching to him. Okay. So Bobrisky's transitioned into a figure who embodies gender non-conformity. So obviously he's a man, but he's not agreeing that he's a man. As we all heard there, he was born a guy, Idris Olanrewaju Okuneye. That's his name. He was born as a man, okay? And his early years saw him flaunting makeup. Guys, you need to see the first picture of Bobrisky when he was still transitioning. His man face, his hair, his bleached face, his brows, his makeup, and all his all his beard area. In his Bayous interview, his Bayou asked him that people were expecting you to come out as a Gaddafi or as a Gandalf when he came out, and it was like no matter what he does in this life, that he can never grow beards because he has had laser. Laser is quite expensive, and even looking at his face, there obviously with the lighting and maybe the angle he was sitting at, the camera was not actually capturing all of the features of his face. But if you look at his face very well, it's got bumps. It's got bumps. So no matter how you do laser, as a man, obviously you are taking steroids, you're taking hormonal medications, maybe to eventually help you in transitioning. But his face is still got that face of a man, okay? And his face, the only thing I'm concerned that kind of like felt a bit odd is the size of his head. His head is huge, okay? When he was still a guy, his head was not as big as when he was a guy. So I don't know, maybe it's the medication he's taking or is all of his progesterone, whatever. His head is quite big as compared to his body. So yeah, that's him wearing makeup. Like I said, that interview with Isbe, I could see maybe the way it was down this side of his face, you can still see all the bumps. Even though he said no matter what he does in this life, he can't grow hairs on his face because it's done laser. Laser is not a big, laser is not a new thing. If you can afford it, you can. People use laser for so many things. So yeah, he said he's done laser, and that was why when he came out of Kirikiri, which I don't believe he went to prison. When he came out of there, it was looking, perfect. But if you look at Bobrisky's hands, there are a few pictures that Goldmine TV took. His hands looked burnt, like it was not moisturized well, like all those body massages that we would normally have. It felt like it did not have access to that services while it was in there because his hands were not great at all. Okay, so he's flaunting makeup, feminine attire, and an audacious attitude on social media. Like it will talk and it will give you, all the senene, all the shakara, all the hand talking. It will shake his waist, dance, and do all of that. And something unprecedented in Nigeria's traditional setting. Just like I said, obviously Nigeria with our African culture, we don't see someone like him that often. In fact, there's not a lot. Even though since Bobrisky started coming out, there's been quite a few. There's African there's British Queen, or what's her name now? What's his boy name? Something Brown, that went to Queen of England or something. I can't remember his name now. He also came out and started doing exactly what Bobrisky was doing. There's a few other people who have actually been coming out who are male and transitioning as women. Actually, I was just reading a news now that there was another a guy who's living as a woman whose life was unended in South Africa. I don't know what happened. And there was another sad news about Abuja area mama who's also living as James Brown. Yes, OJ, thank you so much. Obviously, it was after the likes of Bobrisky that people like James Brown started coming out, and a few other people as well. Like I said, that Abuja area mama, obviously that one, unfortunately, he was eliminated, and the police are still trying to figure out who was behind the job of eliminating him. But I want to say, since Bobrisky came out, there's been a handful of other cross-dressers as well. I know Nigerian African culture does not permit them, but in the constitutional law of Nigeria, cross-dressing is not a crime. Okay, if cross-dressing was a crime, several times that Bobrisky has come out, they will have arrested him. Okay, so let's talk about the social media fame and influence. So his rise to fame began on Snapchat. You guys remember I was saying something about how he was charging people money to subscribe to his Snapchat before they can view his videos of him dancing and stuff like that. And Bobrisky get mouth tire that he has big boyfriends, expensive rich guys who spend money on him, that he has a sugar daddy, that one day he will show us the face of his sugar daddy. Up until he was arrested, I don't think he ever shared the face of that sugar daddy. He was always flaunting bags of money, always flaunting bags of money. He claimed to have about 4 houses or something in Lekki or something. How did you acquire them? I can't tell you. But yeah, so he's a social media, and he's got social media and fame and influence as well. So his rise to fame began on Snapchat. He made money on Snapchat. I must tell you, he made money on Snapchat, where he unapologetically displayed a glamorous lifestyle. I told you guys he would display bags of cash, but be speaking it until you can make it. You can say that again, OJ. He would display bags of cash, jewelry, gold, outfit, bags, perfume, and all of that. And he would tell us that it was his big daddy, was a sweet sugar daddy that was sending him the money. And also, like I said, it was featuring luxury cars, designer clothes, and flashy party. It was hosting a party. In fact, I think there was a party he was meant to host sometimes in 2019 or something, where the police were like, that it must not, that party, the police said that party will not hold, and the party did not hold because the police went to that venue and they disrupted the party even before the guests started arriving. He's already spent money, and he's put up decorations, and only I can't even remember what happened then. So his party was disrupted even before his guests started to arrive. They disrupted the party and he did not show face. What of Babes Field? Yes, that's what I was saying. that I can't remember the years ago. To be honest, I can't really remember the story behind what happened to the extent that police said that that party was not hold. So yeah, the party did not hold, even though he spent money. Decorators were everywhere. He's giving caterers money and all of the cake that he said he was going to make. That party did not hold because Nigerian police, disrupted the party. So he had, like say, he had a few birthday parties, a few parties and stuff like that, and you see him in clubs. So I said that, but it wasn't just the material wealth that attracted attention. It was the way he defied societal expectations, confidently identifying with femininity and boasting about dating wealthy men. You guys already heard that. He's always saying about, oh, I've got rich men, rich boyfriend, this, that, but we never saw any of them. And a few times on his Instagram page, he has posted a few male friends whom he claimed were his friends or are his friends. And it seems to be entrepreneurs as well who sell maybe luxury cars and stuff like that. He's mentioned a few of them. And some of them, he mentions their names, maybe their business names, but not really their real name. And some, he shares their pictures, but not citing their names. And there's some people where he shared their names, their pictures, and what kind of friendship they have with him. Is this say that, but obviously there's no way we can know if those men are the ones sponsoring his lavish lifestyle, or maybe there's a sweet mama, actually a woman. Maybe there's actually a woman somewhere that was sponsoring, but we don't know that. But you only let us know we only showed us what you want us to know. So Bobrisky became a symbol of defiance, celebrated by some for his courage and freedom, while heavily criticized by others. Okay, he's not had it good all this time. By others who saw him as an affront to African values. To be honest, now generation is changing. All these things that by the way he's dressing as a man, blah blah blah. Him doing that actually is not hurting anybody. He's not disrespecting anybody. And during all of that, he still does his things. You will never see him get involved in saga with anybody. Okay, you will never see him get involved in saga with anybody. So let's talk about scandals and controversies. Okay, Bobrisky's life has been a continuous string of controversies. I won't lie. Yes, if it's not boasting today that he's dating one of the biggest bosses of the police force, he will be boasting that he boasts a lot. He get mouths. Bobrisky has mouths. Okay, from clashing with celebrities and public figures to dramatic fallout with friends and business partners, his name is rarely absent from the headlines. He had a fall with Tonto DK. They were really good friends. In fact, he had a fallout with so many people. There was a girl he helped who was in Abuja, or was the girl in Abuja. This girl came back to say that Bobrisky, that she shared a bed with Bobrisky and stuff like that. No, there was so many controversies everywhere about him. Perhaps most notorious are the feuds he's had with Nigerian fellow socialites like Toyin Lawani. Yes, he had the fallout with Toyin Lawani, Tiana or something, and James Brown. You all know how he started with James Brown, and James Brown called him house. Obviously, it was the epitome, or it was a rock behind James Brown being identified and recognized now, before James Brown started doing what he does, like shaking hands and shaking waist as well. So they both had a fallout as well. His outspoken nature and flair for drama ensure that every disagreement becomes a full-scale social media blow showdown. Yes, any saga that Bobrisky enters, it's not a saga that will just go on for 1 day, 2 days. So it often lasts for a very long time. And one of them right now is obviously since VDM got involved in Bobrisky's case. You guys remember since when VDM has been dragging him, and their case is still ongoing. Okay. Additionally, Bobrisky's claims about his wealth, luxurious lifestyle, and surgeries have been met with skepticism. Yes. And critics often accuse him of exaggerating his finances. I believe he's exaggerating his finances. I have to be honest with you guys. I believe he's exaggerating his finances, with many questioning the authenticity of his claims. Because at the end of the day, all these guys that he's been mentioning, all these big wealthy guys that he's been mentioning, we've never seen them. Okay, if you really want to flash your men, someone that is actually responsible for picking up your tabs, you let us see. You show us them, Abby. And if not woman, show us. Bobrisky, let us know. Okay. So let's talk about legal battles and backlash. So being such a controversial figure in a conservative society, Bobrisky has faced several legal challenges with police. Bobrisky is a customer with Nigerian police. Okay, his activities have been scrutinized by Nigerian authorities, and at various points, he has been accused of promoting immorality because he is shaky hands for internet, because he dress as woman, because at times you go share the shake body like provocative dances and moves and stuff like that, and the way he talks. Obviously, as a parent, you don't want your child subscribed to a channel that Bobrisky features in. Hence why, if you're a child, if you have if there's a YouTube for kids, okay, that is what you want your kids to watch. If your kids are on TikTok and they are below the age of 13, as a parent, you've already failed them, because a child who is below the age of 13 should not be watching any video on TikTok. All right. Same thing goes for YouTube, same thing goes for Instagram, and same thing goes for Facebook as well. So Bobrisky was everywhere. Okay, Bobrisky was everywhere. And at various points he has been accused of promoting immorality. For me, everything is done so far, I don't see any immorality in them. He's not come out to say he's somebody's husband or he's somebody's wife. So what immoral activity is he committing? This is my own opinion. You guys might have a different opinion, all right? And in a society where same-sex relationships are criminalized, Bobrisky's gender-filled person has made him a target of moral policing. Yes, oftentimes, most of the times, it talks about being funded by another man. But has anybody actually seen him in a compromising situation with a man? No. Maybe tomorrow somebody might come up with an evidence to say, oh, I've seen him with a guy getting down before. But so far, to the best of my knowledge, I've never seen or heard any news that says he was down with a man, unlike VDM. VDM has serviced men several times, okay? But in Bobrisky's situation, I've never heard of drama or any saga. The girl that he helped, this girl claimed that, hello, Jumoke, this girl, I can't remember her name, the PA came out to say, yes, Bobrisky, I shared Bobrisky's bed, but I've never seen any news or any guy come out to say, oh, I'm a guy and I've shared the same bed, I've shared a bed with Bob. I've never seen that. Maybe tomorrow, but to the best of my knowledge, I don't think I've ever seen anybody says that they have a same-sex relationship with Bobrisky. Though he comes out saying he's got big men, top people, guys funding him, but we've not seen evidence of that. Okay. So in terms of loyalty, love, and betrayal, Bobrisky's personal relationship have always been public fodder. He often flaunts his love life and friendship on life. So when it comes to love life, I've actually not seen him say, this is the guy that I'm getting down with, or this is the girl I'm getting down with. I've never seen such. Maybe tomorrow somebody might come out, but as at now, I've never read anywhere that this is somebody. And please like this live stream. I really appreciate it. Hello, Shade. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. You hear me? Happy New Year. Welcome. It's good to see you. So I've never seen any news about anybody saying, oh, I'm a guy and I've had Shadi said Bob is moving mad. African Barbie, babe is moving great. Okay. So I've never seen a guy come out to say they ever had any same-sex relationship with Bobrisky, and I've never seen a girl come out to say I am in a relationship with Bobrisky. But like I said, his previous PA, one of those girls, claimed she got down with Bobrisky. Okay. So his friendship with Tonto DK, yes, we all know about his friendship with Tonto DK. They were really, really close. To an extent that Tonto DK came out at one time that when he was sick in Dubai or somewhere, when he went to do his first surgery, that she was the one who was taking care of him and stuff like that. So they were really that close until they fell out. Shadi says he is a full-fledged man who wears a female bodysuit. I believe so. I think he's done his boobs. I think he did fat transfer, but his boobs are not real. Because today it will be size 32C. Tomorrow it will be size 40D. So yeah, I believe he's the man and he still gets down with women. But him claiming that, oh, he's got male boyfriends, I felt like it's just a matter of content creation and he's faking his life. Okay. I just hope that he's very, very careful, because we all know what happened to that area, Abuja Mama. That person was spied, and I wouldn't want such to happen to him. Okay. Shadi said he is doing all this for money. I believe so. That's how he generates his own money. And just like I was saying earlier on, that there's been a lot of backlash for, oh boy, is still carry on. Okay. He did not do his, I believe he did not do the boobs. Yes, he's not done the boobs. So another celebrity with a reputation for, we all know Tonto DK is full of controversy. Okay, she's the queen of controversy. And once I highlighted the bonds formed by those who live unapologetically. However, the fallout between the two was unequally public, featuring accusations and counterclaims that trended for weeks. Yes, we all know how the news of the fight between Tonto DK and Bobrisky, we all knew how long that saga went on for. It went on for a very long time, because Tonto DK is a mad woman. She know the agree. And Bobrisky self thought she get mad. He get madness. So both of them, they were two peas in a pod. Shall I say, when he was arrested and they searched him, it was confirmed to be a man. Yes. So in that interview he had with Isbeyu said, asked him that, okay, but when the judge asks you in court, you answer to be a male. So Bobrisky was like, no. Where did you get that information from? He denied that. But Isbeyu was like, well, that was what was reported in court. So he said, believe whatever you want to believe. I believe that all of the questions that Isbeyu asked him in that interview, he did not answer them. And I want people to believe that for the fact that he did not answer them, those questions were positive, they were true. Okay. The ones that he did not answer, it was like, yeah, he said he's an ex-man, or it was an ex-man, and saying that it was not an ex-man. So it's still a man 100%. I believe that it's still a man 100%. He's not done any whatever. The only thing he did, drastic thing that he did, was bleaching his skin, because Bobrisky used to be dark, like dark, and yes, he turned himself to Michael Jackson. Yes, that's that. So let's talk about I think I've almost talked about all the things I really want to talk about here that I didn't want to miss out. Okay. So in recent times, he's had issues, he started having issues with very dark man. And with all this being said, even though while Bobrisky was showcasing all this lifestyle, we've also seen his side of giving. Okay. He's a giver. We'll see during occasionally, excuse me, it would do occasionally, it would go out to cook and feed people on the streets. We will see him go to motherless babies home. He does charitable causes as well. So it's not one of those people who shot to fame and they just keep their money to themselves. No, he's he's a cheerful giver. Just like I said in the previous live that I did earlier on about him, that is, he while he was in prison, he fed 2,500 people in Kirikiri prison. You can imagine, he fed them. And so that's why I was against VDM coming out to call out the celebrities that gifted him money. Okay. So the kind of people that gifted him money are the kind of friends you want to have around you, because they know him to do content. He advertises on his page, and he was incarcerated. He was off social media for almost 6 months. So it's just common sense that this person would need money. So people reached out to him and they gave him money. And I felt like, in a way, Bobrisky shouldn't have come out to. He could have named them, say, oh, they've supported him financially, that he loves them, appreciate them that way. But actually coming out with how much they give to him, maybe he shouldn't have mentioned the amount of money was given. Maybe he could have just done a note and list all of their names and say, you guys, you were super amazing, for all the money donations or for the gift you gave me. Maybe if he's done that, that will not give that will not give where OJ said Bob has flexible boobies. I don't think his boobies are real, because they don't move. Like I said, if you do a boob job, there'll still be some sort of movement. There'll still be some sort of drop. I know a few girls at my work who have implants in their boobs. Their boobs still shakes when they walk or when they run. Their boobs still bounce. In Bobrisky's case, in whole no they bounce. So I don't believe he's done his boobs. I don't believe it. I don't believe he's done his boobs. So with that being said, that interview with Isbeyu was really, really fun to watch. Size changes every day. Tomorrow it will be 32B. Next tomorrow it will be size 40D. In 3 days' time it will be 31C. So I don't believe he's done his boobs. But with that being said, I don't know why he decided to delete all of the old videos and pictures on his Instagram page. So going back to his channel now, he's only got about maybe less than 15 pictures or posts on his page. And I was like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? So he posted all of the images of the people who gave him money, and he's been showcasing. This is the latest video on his channel, which he posted about 4 hours ago. So I believe people giving him money, they are just being nice. And this goes on to show that when people come out of prison in Nigeria, the government don't support them in any way. His struggle is real, absolutely. The Nigerian government don't support people in any way. Look at the story of the guys I told you earlier on, that they were jailed. They were actually innocent, but they were jailed for the crime they did not commit, and they were in prison for 20 years. And then they were released. What did the Nigerian government give to them for jailing them unjustly? Because they were innocent, but then they were jailed. So what is the compensation that they were being given? Nothing. These guys were not given nothing. That story was on Punch newspaper. And just as I was talking now, earlier on, Punch newspaper raised funds for these two men so that they could afford to pay rent, get them food supplies. And obviously people, they are still fundraising for them. It shouldn't be. It should be it should be what the government has to, because the government will weigh them. It's up to the government to the police to investigate a crime. But obviously, one way or the other, they found these two men guilty, even though the real killer is out there. But it took the government 20 years to know that they were innocent. So what did the government give them? Nothing. Come here in abroad. Like wrongly send somebody to jail. They will pay compensation they will receive compensation for the rest of their lives. But Nigeria is a country where there's no law. So in a way, I just felt like Bobrisky is a giver. For of all he's been doing, he's never hurt anybody. It's never been in a saga whereby maybe somebody losing their life or anything like that. If anybody calls him out, he calls them out. And most of the time, if you look at Bobrisky, he's not the kind of person that even if you talk about him from now till tomorrow, he might not reply to you. And when he responds to you, he just do it and then he goes on his own. So he often minds his business. Hence why I was a bit shocked as to why EFCC picked him up as the scapegoat for spraying money. Like, people have been spraying money at OMBS for years. And even if Bobrisky had not been arrested and charged for spraying money at a party, I wouldn't believe that there's actually a law in Nigeria against Naira. So all these years that we've been going to parties and we've been spraying money, all of us are guilty of the offense, but they decided to use Bobrisky as a scapegoat. So I felt like there was a personal vendetta and somebody decided to use EFCC to make Bobrisky a scapegoat. So, guys, that's just all I've just come to say there, that Bobrisky deserves everything his friends have given him. So, with Very Dark Man coming out to shade and say that, well, what's the money for? Like, we all know. So, Very Dark Man mentioned two things. Are you trying to say that transgender should be encouraged in Nigeria? Or are you trying to say that same sex, blah, 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 was, Bobrisky was not convicted, was not arrested or convicted of any of these crimes. Okay, he was only arrested for spraying money and abusing Naira. That was his offense. So there's been a few outbursts from Very Dark Man about Bobrisky, and those outbursts that he's trying to portray now was not the reason why Bobrisky was arrested. Okay, but you all know how VDM goes about interjecting in every case. Now it's back and forth again, talking about Mohbad's mom, about what kind of agreement did Mohbad's wife give to Mohbad. It's just everywhere. And I felt like this time around, it's actually lose the plot, and it is not his money, especially from somebody who's saying to celebrities that he does not rate celebrities. So if you don't rate celebrities, what right do you have to tell them how to spend their money? And you're claiming that there's so many infrastructures that needs to be fixed in schools, that why would the government listen to it? Like, VDM, you are not our spokesman. But this money that was gifted to Bobrisky is friends. People who care about him, people who cared for him, gave him that money because they know that he's a content creator. He's not been promoting any product for months. And it's just common sense to say that, okay, the only way they could, support him is to give him money to help him get back up. Okay. So with that being said, I was watching a live stream and I was like, okay, Bobrisky was claiming that he has rich politician friends, people in high places. Why did they allow him go to EFCC prison? Why? At the end of the day, comment from people was like, Bobrisky his life is just a fake it till you make it. Okay. He's only showcasing the things he wants us to see. He's only coming across to us the way he wants us to see him. Other than that, he's just another standard citizen in Nigeria. Anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts and opinion in the comment section. Like I said, whatever it is that Bobrisky must have done or might have done that landed him in prison, he's not hurting anybody in any way. Okay, he's not hurting anybody. He is not the armed robber that is robbing people. He's not the kidnapper that is kidnapping people. It's not the government that is embezzling money. It doesn't hold any. It does not hold any governmental role in democracy in Nigerian politics. So it's just doing his own thing. He's another struggling Nigerian. So allow him breathe. Allow him drink water and drop cup. Okay. So, and also, like I said, he's a very charitable person. We've seen how he goes out to the street to feed people, give them money. He's a giver. Okay, and obviously I guess that it is his giving attitude or his giving mind, his giving spirit that has been helping him all this while. So I don't have anything negative to say about him. Okay, so I know obviously the world is changing massively, and him dressing as a man, before we know it, there'll be a lot of people dressing as a woman as well. So dressing as being a man and dressing as a man is not an offense in Nigeria. And if it's an offense, let the Nigerian police arrest him. Prior to him being arrested for abusing Naira, he's been dressing as a woman. Okay, he's been dressing as a woman, and he has never been arrested. So I think we should just leave him. He's only living his life, and he's trying to make a living for himself. With that being said, I'm still going to be referring to him as him he because he was born a male. Only if I see video evidence of him being under the knife will I believe him. Bob, so I said Bob makes money dress. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes, he does. He makes money dressing as a woman, and if that is the content that is making, if that is the content that is making him money, why would he want to stop from it? He does too much. Shade, content creating nowadays in that line, it takes a fizzy. Okay, it takes a fizzy. Yeah, he did lie. I believe he lied. I don't believe he's done his body. I don't believe he's done his body. Actually, I think maybe he did a little bit. That's why I said maybe he did his hips. Okay, because there was a time he was so overweight, he was so big, and I know if you want to do fat transfer surgeries, they will have to take the fat from some part of your body. So him being big, I believe he underwent some sort of fat transfer surgery or something because Tontodike said she was there with him. I think maybe he did it in Dubai. I don't know where they went. So Tontodike said when he had the surgery, when he was in hospital, that she was the one looking after him. So maybe just maybe he did part of his body. Maybe is if you look at his face now, his face is a bit maybe slightly rounded. It's looking as if yeah, he gained weight for surgery. So he must have gained all of that weight so they could do a fat transfer to his hips. Looking at him, yes, he's taking steroids. I think he's probably done his nose as well. And his hip, yes, he did a fat transfer to his waist, to his hips. So he's got a very tiny waist. But if you look at his face is starting to come out in a rounded way, and he's starting to lose majority of the. I believe he's lost all of the male features on his face. But if you look at his hand still shows that he was a man. He's a man. Charlie said he said he did lipo and he takes hormone pills. Yes. Yes. So I believe he's transitioning in a way, but I don't think he'll be going all the way to do everything because even the ones here in the abroad, at the end of the when they start all this treatment, years down the lane, they will tell you they want to go back to what they used to be. So yeah. So I mean, he's only doing what he's putting food on his table. He's not carrying GUN and he's not robbing people. He advertises for people, he does promo for people, and they pay him well. I wish I've got the kind of large following he's got, and I'll be able to promote as well. Even this tertiary chain that I get on YouTube, it's still something. So yeah. Anyway, guys, this is going to be the end of this live stream. Like I said, I don't want to be here for too long. My pizza is going to go cold, so I don't want to be here for too long. I just want to do a short because I've been postponing this live stream since last Thursday, and I felt no, let's do it because the story is still quite hot out there. So yeah, guys, I've not got anything negative to say about Bobrisky. He's doing what brings money to his table, and I felt like for the fact that those celebrities gave him money, who are we to tell them how to spend their money? It's like with the way the video has money now, I should now come and sit here and say, oh, the video, by the way, that wedding you did, you should have done it this way. You should have, like, who am I to tell him that? It is money, well-earned money, and it's allowed to spend as he wishes. So those people who gave him money, I commend them, I applaud them. They did the right thing, you know. As I said, if Bobrisky knows Sabi person, as he come out of prison, so he will struggle. Okay, he will struggle. Though he claims he's got 4 houses, blah blah blah. I don't believe all of that. Okay, I don't believe all of that. But his friends have done really well, and your friends should not only be there for you when things are only sweet, they should be there with you when things are a bit sour as well. So yeah, that's the end of my live stream. Thank you so much, guys, for coming across, for joining this live stream. And please, there's lots of other shows on my channel that you can engage with. And yes, before we go, I did mention that there's going to be a giveaway. So I've got a giveaway for 2 shoes. So I like good stuff. Okay, so I love trainers as well. I would say since I started having kids or since I had my kids, I am no longer somebody who wear high heels. If you look at most of my sandals, I wear kitten heel sandals or shoes. I don't wear shoes like slippers, like heeled slippers, like kitten heel, that the heel is not too much. So, and when I started my work, I bought a couple of trainers, but I did not really like them. So, and one of the ones that I bought was this Nike trainers. I was only going to work, but I bought it for work. But then my work gave me shoes. Like I can replace my shoes every 6 months at work. If I feel I've been wearing that shoe for 6 months and I don't fancy it anymore, I've got someone I would need to go and speak to at work who will order me shoes. So my work as a nurse, they provide me with shoes. Okay, so I bought this Nike trainers. Their size their size UK 9, size 9. So if you're in the UK and or if you're in Nigeria, like I said, if you want this, if you're in Nigeria and if you want this, you'll have to figure out how the trainers will get to you in Nigeria, okay? Because postage might be a bit crazy, and I don't want to go send it via normal postage and then you will not get it. So if you're in Nigeria and you want these trainers, let me know. And if you have somebody in the UK who's coming to Nigeria and you want to send it through them, let me know. I'll happy send it to them. Okay. So this is a UK size 9. It's brand new. I've never worn it. Okay, look at the bottom. I've never worn it. So it's the Nike trainers and it's still in this box. Okay, it's from Nike. That's box there. So UK size 9. Let me know if you want it or if you want it for somebody. Let me know. If not, if nobody specifies their interest, I'm going to go post. There's a forum on YouTube, on Facebook, where people around in the UK will say, "Oh, they need this for their child." I'll go upload it there and give it away. I'm not going to wear it because it doesn't look good on me. The only Nike trainers I wear that looks good on me is Nike Air. Is it Nike Air? It's very expensive, and that trainers was like I think £220. Yes, so it looks good on me. I love Nike shoes, but they are the expensive ones. The expensive one looks really good on me. And then I love. I currently bought myself an Adidas, the Adidas Samba. I love the feel of that on my legs as well. It looked good on me. So yeah. So let me know if you want this, okay? And the other one is this one. I'm interested in shoe. Where are you, Adibawale? So this is the second shoe. As a trainer as well. One more five. Please do the video on flavors controversy. Yeah, sure. Okay. I was just watching one of his videos where he's dressed like fella, as if he's gonna fly with his outfit. I saw that video. Okay, I'll go watch. I'll watch it tonight and I'll maybe do it tomorrow. So this is the second trainers. Okay, I've only worn this once. Look at it. I wore it once inside the house. You can see the label. The sticker is still on the bottom on the bottom of it. Okay, where am I touching anyway? It's still brand new. And this is size 9 as well. Like I said, I'm a size 9. My leg long well. My leg long well. Hence why I don't, hence why maybe that's why cheap trainers don't fit me that well. Okay. So I've only worn this once. Right. Adebowale, if you're in Nigeria, if you have somebody in the UK, if you know somebody that is coming to Nigeria from the UK, let me know. If you let me know, give me their details, I will send it to them and they can bring it to Nigeria for you. And if you want me to post it to you via DHL, you'll have to cover the cost. And I don't think the amount I paid for shoe, I mean, the shoe was about, I think this trainers was about, the one from Nike, I think it's about £45. So I don't know if you want me to send you a £45 trainers to Nigeria and pay DHL. Or maybe better still, maybe I might just try and post it via Royal Mail. So Royal Mail, it might take 3 weeks, it might take a month for you to get it in Nigeria. If you're willing to wait that long, I'll post it via Royal Mail. If you send me your address, you know my Instagram. My Instagram is the name of my channel. DM me, because you are the first person that specified your interest. DM me. I'm happy to send it to you. Okay. So if I post it via Royal Mail, it is a local postage service from UK to Nigeria. It might take. I've used it to send mobile phone in the past, so it might take maybe a couple of weeks. But the address you're going to give me have to be an address where you can accept the delivery. I think they will deliver it to the closest postal area, closest to where you live, and then when it arrives, they will call you to say you have a parcel. I think that's how it works. I remember when I was sending mobile phones via Royal Mail, they will normally deliver it closer to the address of the person I send it to, and they will call the person to say, "Oh, you have a parcel, come collect." Oh, okay, Royal Mail is fine. Absolutely. Then this goes well. Adebowale, I think this is your first time on my channel. I'm not the kind of people who will give away to the only people who are on their channel. It's fine. I know this is the first time I'm seeing you on my channel. You are welcome anyway. So send me your address via my Instagram DM. My Instagram handle is the name of my channel. So send me your details and your address with your phone number. And I'm not working tomorrow. I will go and send this in the post tomorrow. I will send it via mail tomorrow. Please send the address to me so that, because I'm not working tomorrow, and after tomorrow I'm going to be working for the rest of the week. Send me your address tomorrow so that once I'm out and about tomorrow, I will go send it straight away. Okay. And this other one is a size 9. So like I said, this is from Next. Most of my shoes, sandals, like lovely sandals that you can wear with like you can wear with boo or with Yoruba outfits, they are all from either Zara or Next. So this is the second one. It's a size 9 as well. Like I said, I love it, but it's not really my style. Okay. When I saw it online, I love it actually, but when I wore it, I was like, so like I said, I only wore it once, and it's also a size UK size 9. You can see it's still brand new, brand new. And then this is the bottom of it. So wherever you are, signify if your interest is a size 9. It might not be your size. There might be somebody closer to you who is size 9. I just want to give this. I want to keep doing giveaways like this on my channel. Okay, this is just my own way of giving back to people. So this is size 9 as well. If there's anybody who is interested in this, let me know. So the Nike is going to Adebowale, and this one, if you're in Nigeria as well, let me know if you want it. Is size 9 the same as size 44 in Nigeria? I don't know. It says 43. It says, and it might probably fit whoever is size 44 because it's wide. It's a wide fit. Look at it's a wide fit. So I don't know if it's a size 44. Okay, I don't know if it's size 44. But yeah, UK size 43. So if anybody wants it, let me know. That's that. And also, I'm on the journey. I'm on the journey to maybe 15,000 subscribers. Wishful thinking. I've also got this to give away, but it's going to be our December giveaway. Can you see what it is? So every year I upgrade my mobile phone. So I'm currently using. So I've got a Samsung Galaxy. So I've got a Samsung Galaxy. I can't even remember because I don't know what it is. So I've got a Samsung Galaxy S23 or something. So I've been using this mobile phone for over a year. Okay. And the one I'm using to film this live stream now, I upgraded it. So it's the next Samsung Galaxy S23 or S24 Plus. So and when I upgraded my mobile phone, Samsung was doing an offer. So Samsung gave me this for free. No, I don't want everybody else to have your address. You have to be very, very careful about your safety, okay? Either if you don't have an Instagram, send me an email. You can find my email in the description box, thatmumof5@gmail.com. Send me your address via my email or via my DM. If you post your address, every other people watching us will see your address, and you have to be very careful about your safety, okay? Please don't post your address in the live stream. So this is going to be a Christmas giveaway on my channel. This Samsung Galaxy Tab, I'm going to be giving it away, and the giveaway is going to be open to everybody, everywhere, anywhere you're watching me from. So it's a brand new. I've never used it. I only opened it to show it to people sometimes ago. See, it's brand new. Let me show you guys. So this is going to be our December giveaway, end of the year giveaway. And if we hit 12,000 by the end of the year, so this is what it looks like. It's a brand new one. I've never even turned it on. And it's got a pen as well. I love gadgets, okay? I love gadgets. And it comes with a pen, like a pen that you use, pen. So there's no point keeping this because I have an iPad. I have an iPad that I use if I'm not on my laptop. So there's no point keeping both. And my kids all have their own gadgets as well. So there's no point. I was actually going to sell this. So I tried to sell it on Facebook Market, but people are pricing it cheap money. So I'm like, no, rather than sell this for cheap money, I'd rather give it to somebody who is going to make use of it. So it's brand new. Like I say, all the nylon and stuff, wrappers are still on it. So this is going to be our Christmas giveaway. So if you're just new to my channel, subscribe, share my channel, engage with my content, and I'm going to be looking at the most like people who have been with my channel. Okay, people that I see consistently are the people I'm going to enter. I'm going to be unpicking the people I enter into the giveaway. So yeah, good luck to everyone. So like I said, this is going to be our Christmas giveaway. So yeah, I'm just going to round up this live stream. Thank you so much, each and every one of you who have been here with me. And Adebowale, yes, DM me your Olusegun said I will DM you on Instagram for the second show. Are you in Nigeria as well, Olusegun? Let me know if you're in Nigeria as well, so that I can find a box and wrap it up and post it also tomorrow. Okay. So second one, so the first shoe, the first Nike is going to Adebowale Ali, and the second one is going to Olusegun Olasipo Clements. Fashion with Pearl. Now December giveaway be this. Now December giveaway be this. So yeah. With that being said, thank you so much, everybody. Have a beautiful evening. I shall see you again. So are you in, you said are you in Nigeria? Olusegun, are you in Nigeria or you're in the UK? Where are you? Send me your address as well, okay, so I can get this posted out tomorrow. And once it's posted, I will. Yeah, you are in Nigeria. All right, okay, no worries. And once I've posted it, I'll send you a snap. I mean, I'll take a picture of the receipt so you can, track it yourself as well. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for joining this live stream. I shall see you all again, and do have a lovely Monday night wherever you are, and stay safe wherever you are. And I will see you guys later on, okay? And if you're watching this live stream again, please don't forget to like, drop a comment in the comment section, subscribe, turn on the post notification, share the video, and I'll see you in my other videos as well. All right, bye. And guys, send me your address, okay?